natural gas extraction in Pennsylvania. And last Thursday, there was, on the 40th anniversary of Earth Day, there was a rally in the Rotunda, and again I had an opportunity to express KTA's position on the Marcellus shale gas leases. I'd like to share those thoughts with you now. The Keystone Trails Association and the 3 million strong Pennsylvania hiking community supports House Bill 2235, which provides for a moratorium on the lease of state forest land for the purpose of natural gas extraction. The Keystone Trails Association is not against extracting gas from the Marcellus shale deposit in a responsible manner, but the Keystone Trails Association is against the wholesale leasing of state forest lands in an irresponsible manner. The Keystone Trails Association supports an impact fee on gas drilling and a moratorium on gas leases until certain important issues concerning the health and safety of all Pennsylvanians are addressed and resolved. There are many challenges to extracting natural gas safely and not destroying our waters and the scenic value of Pennsylvania's beautiful hiking trails. The Marcellus shale, lying 6,000 feet beneath many Pennsylvania hiking trails, could become the most productive natural gas field in the United States, capable of supplying the entire country's needs for up to 20 years. The gas drillers are confident that their methods to extract the gas are safe and that they can reclaim the land after the drilling is completed. Others are not so sure. Pennsylvania has had previous experience with natural resource companies that have left our state's waters and lands heavily polluted and barren. Over 100 years ago, the state was forced to buy and restore great tracts of land that had been destroyed. Since gas drillers will have a substantial impact on the landscape of Pennsylvania, the Keystone Trails Association is advocating that as good corporate citizens, they should pay their fair share of the costs all Commonwealth citizens bear to live and work in Pennsylvania. Gas drillers in Texas pay between $1.4 billion and $2.7 billion annually for the state to extract gas. Over $10 billion has been collected in 5 years. Pennsylvania needs an impact fee similar to other states to pay for the downstream costs associated with gas drilling and the impact on our land and water supplies. New York State is so concerned with the risk associated with gas drilling to its drinking water that gas drilling has been banned. Consequently, energy companies in New York State are now focusing their efforts on Pennsylvania. Some gas drilling lobbyists will tell you that an impact fee will kill the infant industry. ExxonMobil's recent purchase of one of the infant companies for $31 billion suggests a far different fate for the now robust industry. The gas industry in Pennsylvania is here to stay. There are huge energy reserves available and huge profits to be made. The only question is, after the profits are gone, who will pay to clean up the pollution left behind? Who will pay to repair the broken infrastructure of roads and bridges? Who will pay for the remediation efforts from the unintended consequences of gas extraction? Will the gas drillers pay their fair share? Or will once again the average citizen be forced through higher taxes to clean up the environment and repair the infrastructure after the fact? Between 2005 and 2008, 120 well drilling permits were issued. In 2009, more than 1,700 permits were issued. In 2010, 6,000 permits are anticipated. 1 in 3 acres of state forest land is currently available for gas drilling. Imagine hiking through a state forest where every third acre is a gas patch. And still gas drillers want more and more and more. We say enough is enough. KTA is not advocating a no-drill ban as in New York State, but we are advocating a moratorium on new state forest leases to properly address all the risks and an impact fee to pay for those risks. House Bill 2235, I understand, will be voted on Wednesday. If you're from the southwestern part of the state and your representative is a Democrat, I would encourage you to call him or her and ask for their support for House Bill 2235. I would encourage all of you to call all of your representatives and senators, but please do it before Wednesday. And I was in a meeting and I actually heard that emails are more effective than letters, which actually surprised me, but it's more convenient to send emails, so it's really a pretty easy thing to do this. Moving on, I wanted to share with you a little bit our thoughts about growth in membership numbers. We have grown the organization in the last 2 years from 900